So back in the lab, Monday afternoon, 6 p.m. Rick's on the way over. It's time for Armageddon. Shoulders getting better slowly but surely. Still feels a little off, but it's definitely better than it was a week ago, but still sore. But arms really didn't bother my shoulder, so should be okay. But I'm making great progress. I checked my weight this morning. I definitely came in lower than what I was on Friday. So really tracking towards my month-end goal. Let's see if I can make it Friday morning. But for now, let's get into Armageddon.
Super talented. Well coached.
37 seconds and no timeouts.
And they weren't pretty.
Oh, wow, I didn't know that.
That's it. They were right in the octagon with the 49ers, and the Packers were the more physical team. The Packers' defensive front, and the Niners have a Hall of Famer at left tackle. That's a good offensive line. Packers' defensive front sacked Garoppolo 4 times, hit him 10 times. He's never been hit 10 times in a game. The Packer defensive front, their front seven, missing, by the way, a player or two, pushed the Niners' offensive front around the field. The Packers' offensive line, missing arguably the best left tackle in football, David Bakhtiari. They were on their 3rd string left tackle. Opened up running lanes for Aaron Jones. Gave Aaron Rodgers time to throw. That was impressive. That was a dogfight. I said this last week, I've seen so many Green Bay wins. Aaron Rodgers, comfortable, time to throw, dices, slices. That's a dogfight. Green Bay was the better team last night. They were the better team from the first drive. Matt LaFleur out-schemed Kyle Shanahan. The Packers out-physical, one of the most physical teams in football. And this is important now, because to get to the Super Bowl, and that's Green Bay's standard now. Let's get to the Super Bowl. We're not talking about wild card stuff. This is different. This is the Yankees in baseball, the Dodgers in baseball. This is your big boy college football powers like your Ohio State and Notre Dame. The Outback Bulls, not good enough. We're talking Super Bowls. So what does Green Bay have? The best teams in this league, and let's just talk Tampa Bay. Green Bay has 3 components that are very, very important, crucial to beat Tom Brady and the Buccaneers. Number 1, Jair Alexander, they have an elite corner. So they can just go say, you guard Mike Evans. Try to take Mike out of the game. That's very important. Rams also have that in Jalen Ramsey.
He wasn't much of a factor.
The Packers also have, we saw it last night, Kenny Clark and their interior pass rush. They can make an old quarterback uncomfortable, right at his feet, get Tom uncomfortable. Not beating Tampa if Tom's comfortable for 3.5 hours. And the number 3 thing is, they have the ability, Green Bay, to go over the top with Davante Adams very, very quickly. You're not going to run the football on Tampa. You're not running the football on Tampa. You've got to figure out a way to get cheap points. So between the great corner, the interior rush, over-the-top scoring, and you saw it all on display last night against a very physical football team. I just can't tell you how impressed I was with Green Bay. And, listen, you can lose games, believe it or not, and I can go, wow. And when Jimmy Garoppolo came down the factor, he was all juiced up. But once he settled down second quarter, off and running. Packers at Niners, the final drive. Schedule gets easy. This was one of the tough ones. We thought they'd be very good through October. 2 huge passes to Davante Adams. By the way, Niners, I'm not sure if you've heard, they're going to go to Davante Adams on their biggest plays, like every single time. How about this kid, Crosby? Aaron Rodgers, he was into it. Finally, Eagles at the Dallas Cowboys. Eagles, Hurts, Cowboys. Jalen Hurts. First 6 starts, Jalen Hurts has 416 rushing yards. In the first 6 starts of any quarterback in NFL league history, only Lamar Jackson and Tim Tebow have more. And he's averaging almost 8 yards a carry before he gets hit, which tells you their offensive line in Philadelphia is really playing well. Now, the Eagles are missing a left tackle tonight. That's not great. I still have the Eagles plus. Dallas is also missing a starting safety and a linebacker. So both these teams not at. And subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from The Herd or We'll watch a few segments from our shows on FS1.
So Shannon, I know you're happy about that one. What was the biggest reason Rams won?
Scott for being sensational. Skip, there's been very few times that a team has beaten Tom Brady in which the quarterback has not outplayed Tom Brady. We want to stand toe to toe with a gunslinger. You got to look in his eye and perform just as well as he did. And he did that. They had the Rams ran 40 plays, and in those 40 plays, they had 4 touchdowns. They started out shaky.
It's not working the other way, was it?
No.
Is it working? No.
But Skip, if you think of Skip, look at them this year. Have they really been able to generate pressure?
No.
It's amazing how they look.
JDB?
Yeah, it's amazing how they look when Bakhtiari was out and they had to shuffle the line. It's amazing how they look against Kansas City when Kansas City was down 3 offensive linemen and they got 3 backups in and had to shuffle their offensive line. But when the Rams got a solid offensive line, how did they look? How did they look against the Cowboys? How did they look? I keep telling you, that back end.
So you now saying the Rams to the Super Bowl?
No, I want to know. Skip. We get a chance. We'll talk about that a little later. I told you. I said, Skip, their back end can be had. I said, the thing is that what you is being because the team's offensive line is being injured and they're getting so much pressure. But if you can just give somebody just a tick, that back end can be had.
Yeah, their front four didn't do anything against the Cowboys.
They're too, even those start Skip, you make it seem like.
Who was their second game, Atlanta?
Ramsey.
Who cares what they did against Atlanta?
Like they're one of these top flight guys, Marcus Lattimore. They're not. They're guys.
All those guys won the Super Bowl last year. Same guys. Same guys.
Hold on. And the injury God said, okay, I'm going to impact you, Kansas City. I'm going to have you down your 3 top offensive linemen, and you're going to have to shuffle your offensive line. That's what you just said. The injury God spoke.
I'm not sure the Kansas City offensive line is any better right now than it was for the Super Bowl.
The offensive line is good.
What is more likely to continue? The Raiders staying undefeated, the Broncos staying undefeated, or Tyreek Hill, Clyde Edwards-Helaire to continue fumbling the ball, and the Chiefs continuing to lose? Just ask yourself that question. The answer to the entirety of this topic is found in that question. Because realistically, Raiders are a good football team.
Yes.
But they're 3-0 right now. It's not like they're about to run the table. The Broncos, I think Teddy Bridgewater is playing some phenomenal ball. If y'all watch them, please. But the Broncos aren't about to run the table, and the Chiefs aren't about to keep losing. So again, the entire division currently right now of that AFC division got a whole bunch of anomalies. It's not going to continue. Let's not overreact to what's currently occurring.
You know what's funny? Rule of anomaly is normal. Did you know that? Just like I know you didn't, because you said that the Spanish version of calm is competent.
I entered Spanish about 8 years ago.
I thought I was ordering somebody to calm this 8 lives ago.
Commentate, reach your notes now. You understand that? All the notes off the table. Yeah, one there. I gotta breathe hard enough. All the notes. So now what? Now what you gonna do?
I ain't got nothing. Commentate. Welcome to LA, homie.
Like, it's commentate. You can't add to everything. It's commentate.
Can I make my point? Here's my point. I love how you want to just go out there and really understate what ball security is and the transition from good ball security to basketball security. Oh, who cares? Clyde Edwards-Helaire, he ain't good. Really? That's Tiki Ball. You remember Tiki Ball almost got out of the league because of the lack of ball security? It didn't turn into Tiki Ball. Ball security. It took time. That is a major issue that's going on. And it's not just him.
So workout complete. Great work today. You know, still working my way back. Still feeling the soreness just in my shoulder in this area here. Was nervous because ironically my boy Jay came football weekend last weekend, and he said he felt soreness and he just kept working through it, and it just kept getting worse and worse. And he said he was taking painkillers, and eventually it turned out to be something much worse than he thought. So that's been in the back of my mind, but my shoulder is getting better. I don't think I would have been able to do this workout a week ago, which is why, you know, I went really light last week. You know, even on this, you realize how much you use your shoulders when you injure it, because everything I do, it makes me very aware. On the preacher curl, specifically with the easy bar curl where I had the 95 on, I really felt it pulling. It wasn't pain, it just felt sore. But it's like with this, it's like the soreness gets worse and worse, and as you push it, and then it turns into like real pain. But never went over to that pain side. And you know, Saturday was more of a test doing chest and back, specifically the chest portion. I didn't really feel it on any of the back exercises, even though on the lawnmowers I was nervous because I always extend all the way out and I'm pulling, and you're using that part, but I didn't feel it, and we went pretty heavy. I went up to 75s, but felt pretty good. Stayed on my diet today. Gonna have a trifecta meal and a vegan protein shake for dinner, and I'm back at it tomorrow. I'm gonna run a 10K on the treadmill, and it's gonna be another 24-hour fast. I'm gonna eat dinner now. It's 7:30. I'm not gonna eat until 7 tomorrow. So great work. Marching towards Friday. I'm gonna really try to make a push. I know it's a long shot, but I'm gonna make the strongest push I can to make my month-end goal. Let's see where I land out. For Reed Fitness, signing off.